This week, Isabel's going to show us how to do some back stretches, and these are 3 really good stretches for getting your discs nice and hydrated so that you're nice and bouncy and you've got plenty of shock absorption through your spine. So the first one we're going to do is called a roll down. We start this by tucking your pelvis underneath. Now you'll notice that Isabel's knees have just gone soft. She's then going to drop her head down to her chest, lovely, and she's going to roll down bone by bone through her spine to her upper back, middle back, lower back, and you'll notice that her knees are getting softer as she goes all the way down. She's really let her head relax. Her knuckles are now on the floor, and I call this the gorilla pose. So just bounce your knuckles on the floor there, Isabel, that's it, and try and reach one hand at a time, that's it. So she's really letting her shoulders go. She's then going to just, if this doesn't feel enough of a stretch, she's now going to put her elbows in her hands, that's it, crossed over, and just pull a little bit on each arm, which again helps her stretch through. Lovely. Relax your arms, and then you're going to come up with knees going forward, hips forward, and head comes up last. Beautiful. So you see the way that she just uncurled there. That's absolutely lovely. Good. She's then going to take a step forward. Now we're using a couch, but you can use your desk. And this is going to be a squat, which is going to really stretch out the low back, just at the back of the spine. So put your hands on the desk. That's it. Feet just a little bit further than hip width apart. And then she's going to sit right the way down, keeping her heels down. That's it, she's going to stretch right the way down. You see her head dropping there as well. It's that lovely curve across her back, and she'll really feel the stretch in her low back because she's pulling her spine out of her pelvis. Beautiful. She's going to hold that position for about 5 seconds, and then she's going to use her arms to help her come back up to standing, having stretched that. Lovely. So those 2 stretches are really helping the back of the spine to stretch out and prevent that massive lordosis, the inward curve that we sometimes get if our back isn't very strong. She's then going to turn with her back to us. That's perfect. And she's going to practice stretching her back sideways. So she's going to reach down and try and get her fingertips all the way down to the crease of her knee. She's going to be thinking about the muscles up the left-hand side of her back. That's it, perfect. She's going to take 2 or 3 really deep breaths, and she's going to feel those muscles really getting longer and more relaxed and more stretched out. After 2 or 3 deep breaths, she's going to bring herself back up to upright. And then this time she's going to slide her hand down to the left, trying to get to the knee crease. She's not leaning forwards, not leaning back, just sideways. And this time she's going to be thinking about the muscles down the right-hand flank. That's it, and feeling them getting really long as she takes 2 or 3 breaths. Lovely. She's then going to come back up, give herself a shake, and then she's going to go back to work. Thank you, Isabel.